continuing right where we left off. Why? For a reason. There is something I want to show you in the very beginning of this part. For the quest The Man from Cintra, I'm about to go meet Anna Henrietta in Montebank Alley, but first I will do the optional objective and put on clothes that the Duchess will enjoy. And that's what I wanted to show you. Oh, that really hurt. Well, doing a fatality animation, doesn't matter who swings at me and how, the game just doesn't hurt the character.
Be needing that. Sheath that blade, you twit.
Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
And there is the contract that these persons were about to attempt. Well, actually, they were about to finish. They attempted to do it. Obviously, they failed. I can't remember. Is it actually possible to move closer? Yes, it is. No. Let's just jump on the back of Roach.
Let's go.
Follow the trace that we have on the minimap for the optional objective, because I need to put on some clothes before we go and appear for that gathering, banquet, whatever it is. You cannot gallop in the middle of the city, just like you cannot do that in any other big city in the game. That's kind of a plus, if you think about it, because galloping here in these narrow streets, especially when Roach tends to get lost and doesn't really obey any orders most of the time, that's a good decision from CDPR. We've discovered a new signpost, that's good. And there it is.
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oh,
the tailor. Tailor's workshop. What the hell? Where is he? Is it because it's... Oh, there you are, my friend.
Sacre bleu. It's a crime. You're from the north. That's painfully clear.
Excuse me?
There is no excuse. There is but the need to outfit you anew. My salon stands open. Please come in.
All jests aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
To be dressed appropriately for accompanying the duchess or duchess, I will choose the elegant Beauclair doublet, the elegant Beauclair boots, and the elegant Beauclair trousers. They're all part of the same set. I'm definitely not using the wolf mask.
Thanks. Think that's all I need for now.
Ever your servant, sir.
Put on the clothes Anna Henrietta will consider appropriate for the soiree. I can't read that word, sorry. There we go. Dressed appropriately. Now this is the exit. And I have about another 200 steps. Come on, Roach. Don't be so stupid. Where the hell are you stuck now?
Nice tune.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Disperse! The exhibition of the Legend of Dobry Monument will remain
Hey
closed
there.
until further notice.
Closed? Why, we wrote an entire day to see it. You're a cheat,
Be
sir.
honest,
we
every
paid
last
good
man
coin
Jacques
for
in
the
these
tickets.
parts has but
Give it
wine
back.
and women
Your
on the parade.
tickets remain valid. You must merely wait patiently for the exhibition to reopen.
We're located right here. And this quest, my friend, was actually shown in a video early in the walkthrough. Why and how did that happen? Simply because I recorded the quest while I was doing it for the very first time, for my first playthrough, the one that I was recording Best Moment series from. And it turns out that I enjoyed doing that quest so much, and there weren't really too many possibilities that I've decided, okay, why not? I will just have it as a standalone quest, and that's what I did. And this is also the reason why you see this quest is not completed, is because I did it on a different save. It is a side quest though, and it's not really of huge importance, just a funny one.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but... just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
Well, I wanted to avoid the wolf mask, but she made me wear another.
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
I didn't really hide my weapons on purpose. The game did it for me. And I'm thankful for that.
How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. As soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Belont.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Koviri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Big party for big fun. Let's jump down and start having fun. You know, I am going to do the optional part and take part in the soiree's entertainment. Grab some paintballs. Okay.
Toss a paintball.
This is actually a fun part.
Folk, yet another soul longing to express its creative side. Oh, quite the noble colour. Splendid. The sky over Toussaint before it stood yellow. Why should you tire of these hues? Drop them in the pail and grab a different pail. Should you tire of these hues? Drop them in the pail and grab a different pail.
Oh, come on, let me grab some other colors. This is not supposed to be bugged. Never mind. I'll just shoot some more yellow. Oh, there we go. I've got a blue now.
I got it. It's the Soritor.
It's not a landscape, you pleb. It's a manifestation of the man's soul.
Blue blood is all I see. That green.
I'm doing this for a reason, of course, and I will show you a little bit later what happens when I finish my fantastic and incredibly inspired painting. Five more, alright. These. Oh, reds, of course, I need some red.
Bronze, scarlet, crimson, oxblood. Icy lips, full sensory parted lips. The composition takes shape.
Yes.
Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail and grab a different array.
Well, I need two more.
Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail and grab
There
a
we go.
different array.
Please do not stir. One false move.
Voila! Fine. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil. And defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
We've had fun with the painting, now let's go and watch some more paintings from other artists. I believe they were right here.
Your words as you've made no effort to understand. It's a metaphor of the constant struggle for power and influence.
We must throw off the manacles of form. Venture beyond the bounds
Great
of
art.
cognition.
The line. They knew the constant struggle.
Well, I suppose that's all finished now.
Colour
Next.
is but the shattered speculations on the nature of existence. Would I ever love it is irrelevant to the
No.
ultimate
Perhaps
Greetings.
Oh,
Greetings.
I don't know.
I shall go. Or perhaps I won't.
Where is the next activity? Where are you?
Do not touch.
Absinthe. The preferred hooch of artists.
Careful. It packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
Oh, it doesn't look like you have a resistance, my friend. You're drunk like a skunk. What the hell is this now?
He's a dancer.
That's to say, the other one. His brother.
This painting, it's rather... It's very...
Bloody cannibal, that's what.
ignoramus.
The sad part is I actually know where to go and what to do, but finding the exact spot to do these things is a little bit tricky. Now I have a couple more things to do before I head for the main part of the quest.
Yeah, we'll see.
Move, move, move.
My heart's about to burst from a surfeit of beauty.
Fine, let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things.
That's the side activities done, heading on for the main quest.
Ah, how beautiful.
Blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde, schmavant-garde. It's all about two things. Coin and
Fragment of
population.
script of a stage play. I'm not going to read all of it, but you can pause the video here if you're interested. It might sound familiar to you, or it might not.
The dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
So much time I spent polishing that one-man play. And Countess de Safel was
Good to
there.
see you,
That's
Geralt.
the
Greetings,
word. Blah,
Witcher.
blah, blah. Pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but
Good morning, drunk.
blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde, schmavant-garde. It's all about...
Well, let's check the other side then.
Do not disturb! Shoo, shoo!
It's the right flower.
Of course it is! A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still! You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Wow. Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Villesse.
The gracious lady has heard of me?
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
What was the matter?
When he learnt I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
I think you may still get your chance.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Cintrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Cintrian noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift. A heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now!
Okay, let's check out the refreshment tables.
This painting, it's rather... It's very... bloody colorful! That's what...
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Empty, heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
Color is but the shadow of deliberation.
We're following the scent with the Witcher sense, of course.
To the work's ultimate such talent.
Exceptionally true. My, would I ever love to meet him. It's a shame he didn't come alone.
Need I remind you that neither did you?
Look, lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
But what if he doesn't come?
He'll definitely come. Don't...
My good friends, the next part is going to be long, so I'm going to cut this one here. I know that it's a little bit of in-between part, but I promise that the next one is going to be fun. We're going to talk to interesting people and do interesting things, and possibly an important discovery. So don't miss it, I'll see you there. Thank you for watching, I hope you have enjoyed the video. If so, click the like button and help me out. Also leave a comment and let me know what you think. Visit my website vogue.com for daily videos and news, and stay in touch by following me on Facebook and Twitter. To help me improve and expand, consider becoming my patron with a small monthly pledge.